ready? Uh, uh, Leo and Dorothy come up. They lived in Knoxville then, and so they come up and took us down there, and we stayed a week with them. And so Dorothy took us to the midday merry-go-round. They had music, a lot of music there. They had the uh, here you go.
I don't know. It's like what?
You take a lot of them, a lot of music, a lot of them, and I can't think of famous ones,
Oh
real
wow.
famous ones. Uh,
What kind of music was it?
yeah, see, uh, Archie Campbell was there, and he was from Grand Ole Opry, and the Everly Brothers were there, and we seen uh, other people. I can't remember who all now, but there was Molly O'Day and and Lynn and Buster and Wanda Wilma was there. They was singers too, and we got to see all of them. And so, that was a big thing for us. We little.
Oh, cool. Right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask, right? Sorry. Just
Uh-huh.
about. Um. I was curious about what your experience with rock and roll was growing up, because like that. Like I mean, I was always told it's like something that happened in the 50s,
Oh,
right? I was
yeah.
curious about.
Yeah, when uh, what's his name?
Is it like a famous like Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, some other famous rock and roll type person? That's the
They
only two
called
that
him
I know.
Rockabilly. Who was he?
Oh,
He
I
was
don't
the
know.
first one really liked him. What was his name?
Carl Perkins?
Huh?
Carl Perkins?
No. Carl Perkins was a good singer.
Jerry Lee Lewis, maybe?
His name was his name was I can't think.
What's fine.
Can't think of what his name is now. But anyway, he's the one that got killed. They got killed in that plane crash.
Buddy Holly?
Oh, they,
Buddy
Yeah,
Holly?
Buddy Holly.
oh, that's the one you were.
Buddy
Oh,
Holly.
so
Yeah.
so you were a big
He
fan of
was
Buddy
my
Holly?
big. He was my first big.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And he did like rockabilly.
They called it rockabilly back then.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea, to be honest. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Uh-huh.
But that's really cool.
Yeah. And he was good, and uh, he was the first one that I liked real well. And then, of course, Elvis Presley come along, and a lot of other people.
Do you know when you were first into Buddy Holly? Like how old were you, or the year?
So it must have been 50. It must have been 50. So,
Like 1950?
yeah, probably.
Okay, so okay. Oh, nice.
I think it was 50, wasn't it? Sure. Could you
Oh.
check up on it and see, though, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, no, sure.
Well, whatever it was, that's the first I got to hear of the rockabilly.
What did you like about Buddy Holly?
I liked his rhythm and his singing and the the beat.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel like it compares to like other types of music? Like you said, you also knew like country and you like R&B. So I'm just curious about
Yeah.
like how you feel like it compares to those styles. Buddy Holly.
Well, he was different.
Okay.
He was different. He was something different that we didn't have before. So and he hung in there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got rock and roll going.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Right.
I
Yeah. No.
think he did. I don't know where he did or not, but he's first I heard.
Okay. And then you were a fan of like Elvis Presley too, and like other.
No, I
You
liked
not really.
him all
Okay.
right,
Not
but
as much as
no,
Buddy Holly, right?
he wasn't. Buddy Holly was my idol.
Okay. Nice. Do you know? Sorry. Can wait. Sorry about that. I was just I was curious if you knew like about like what your friends were into, if you like had friends that had similar tastes in music, or if you like growing up or in
Well, most of them like country music. Most of them did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, around here did.
okay, so as far as like like you didn't have anybody else who was also a really big fan of Buddy Holly or that you knew?
No,
Okay, gotcha.
nobody but me, I reckon.
Okay, I gotcha. So nice.
I really like Buddy Holly. That'll be the day.
Is that one of the songs? Oh, cool. Well, what's your favorite song by Buddy Holly? Do you have a favorite?
No, I can't remember them now. It's been too long.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. That's
Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue.
Peggy Sue was good.
And that one you just sang.
what was that?
That'll be the day when I die, I
Oh.
guess.
Are both of those pretty popular? I've heard of Peggy Sue,
Yeah.
I think, but I don't know about the other one. Okay, cool. So I'm just curious, like, God, like, I was just, I was trying to think about like, the like about like rock and roll, like, just curious about sorry, about like your sorry, sorry, no, no, mom, right? Stop ruining it, mom. This is mom's fault, right? Just kidding. Anyway, no, um, so I'm just curious if you're aware, like, what is your view on or what cultural impact do you feel like the rock and roll kind of like had? Because I know it's I've always been told it had a big cultural
Well, young people,
effect.
most of the young people liked it.
Oh, okay, so
Well,
like the older generations were not as big
yeah,
a fan
no.
of it.
No, that was a hell.
Oh, really? Oh, so do you remember like some of the things that they might have
No.
said about it? Okay.
Do they
Serious.
preach about it, Mom?
Uh,
Did the preachers talk about it?
I
In
don't
church?
think so. If they did, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
remember. They don't teach no way, you know.
Yeah.
If you liked anything, you liked it. Don't let anybody influence you on it. No.
Okay. Was rock and roll like rock and roll thought of as being like dance music kind of, is that right?
Yeah.
Like the original rock and roll?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Whereas I feel like later rock music not as much, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not as much for dancing, right? Like
Yeah.
you know, there's a, you know, when you go from the Elvis to like the Rolling Stones, at least, right? I feel like the Rolling
Oh,
Stones
yeah,
are
that
not.
was a lot different.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I mean, they're both considered rock, right?
Yeah.
Sort of rock and
Yeah.
roll in a sense, right? But they're yeah,
They're
they're pretty different.
different.
Yeah, that's true, right? And so how do you feel about like, you know, like the Rolling Stones or like rock
Oh,
music
they're
from the
okay,
1960s?
but they weren't
Okay.
never my favorite.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. And then what do you think of like the Beatles, or like are there
I
any?
like the Beatles.
Okay.
I liked
cool.
them. But, and I liked some of the others too. I can't think of them right now. I like some of the others too.
Okay, like what would I only know like a few artists from the 60s. I'm just curious. I don't know. Should know more.
She mentioned the Everly Brothers a while ago. I think you liked them, didn't you? The Everly Brothers.
Oh yeah, I liked Everly Brothers.
What kind of music
They
is the
were-
Everly Brothers?
They were from Kentucky.
Okay.
And they had a good thing going. They moved to California then, and they was real famous.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know that like from the Nora Jones and Billy
Yeah,
Armstrong cover,
mhm.
right? That they seem to like harmonize a lot, right? Is that fair to say? And
Mhm.
is that considered to be like kind of like country-ish, or I don't know.
It
what
was
is,
pop
right? Okay, it's just
music,
pop. Okay.
but I don't know
Okay.
about in terms of genres.
Okay, so that makes sense. Sorry, I don't know why I thought of like country. I don't know. Sorry, but anyway,
It could be.
that's cool. Then also I'm just curious if you know like sorry no I was curious about if you have any opinions about like punk rock from like the 70s, like any thoughts about.
Never thought much about it.
Okay, no strong feelings either way, right? It's like it's all right, or I don't know if you heard a whole lot of it. You know,
No.
the Ramones, you know, Sex Pistols, The Clash, all that stuff, right?
A lot of that. All I heard was what they played.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Shirley
Okay.
and
Your,
the team
children.
played. about what I heard of them, you
Mhm.
know,
Oh,
the
okay,
later
gotcha, okay.
ones. Yeah.
So how did you feel about their music, like that they were into?
It was, they had good music. They
Okay, that's
liked part of it.
Nice.
They
Um,
liked it.
my understanding was that I was just telling mom about this. My understanding was that you also went to some of these concerts that they went to. Is that right?
Yeah,
So you guys were able to like some of the same artists, right?
yeah.
You know, like with some of the concerts you went to, or like your like
Uh,
some that really stood out.
We went to see the Eagles. That was real good.
Mhm.
That was really good. And then we went to see uh, Leonard Skinner. Was real good. Was one of the best ones, I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
I went to another one or two, but I can't remember
Mhm.
much about them right now.
Um, as for
Oh,
Leonard
Alabama, but that wasn't rock though.
You know,
But
it wasn't rock. It
yeah.
was country.
Oh,
And I went to see Willie Nelson and all of them, but that wasn't rock either. That was country.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Did you guys go to any hard rock concerts?
I don't
Okay.
think we did.
I don't think so.
Oh, like AC/DC, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, that's not even or metal, right? Sorry. Okay, no. Metallica. I'm just kidding. No,
Oh,
it's getting a little. Sorry. I didn't mean it. Nirvana.
No,
Oh,
we didn't.
that's cool though, right?
you went and seen Guns N' Roses, didn't you?
I don't even remember.
I think you and Tim went to
Did
see
we?
that.
I don't even
I
remember.
think they were from England, weren't they?
No,
No, they weren't.
no, they're United States.
Well,
Van
anyway,
Halen.
I went to see them and see uh, some of the others. I can't remember some. of
ZZ
them.
Top and
Do you remember?
yeah, ZZ Top and Foreigner and
Yeah,
Bad Company
yeah.
and some of the ones we already mentioned.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we were growing up, I mean, when we were teenagers.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
What now? Is that it?
So what about more current?
Oh yeah.
But you know, my favorite musicians, my very favorite musician, is my granddaughter and my grandson.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
Very
mine
nice
too.
things, right?
Yeah, that was my very favorite.
Yeah, we make the best music ever, right?
Oh, I love that ocean. Ooh,
Oh,
I love that.
That's very
ocean.
nice, and I think you're right.
I
Very
like
good.
them all, but
Oh, thanks.
that's
Right.
one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Very nice.
So I guess that's the end of my
No,
conversation.
we've got a couple more.
No, we couple more hours. I'm just kidding. No, I was gonna ask you what you think of Green Day.
I like Green Day.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. So,
yeah. I listened to Green Day with Nathaniel when he was younger.
Yeah.
Some of their Rihanna, and then
Really,
Nathaniel.
I didn't know about
And
it.
Green Day was just part of our world.
Yeah, basically forced you to listen to them until you liked
It
them.
was good. It didn't force me to. I liked it.
Really? Thanks, right? So,
I always had that younger step about me anyway. You know,
Yeah.
I always liked stuff like that. I never was one of these old fogies.
I understand, right? Oh, that's nice.
I enjoyed lots of steps and dancing and stuff like that. You
Oh,
know.
nice. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Mhm.
I don't know if you were.
That's
saying
all.
something else. Oh, sorry. I just I feel like a lot of people have a tendency to, as they get older, you know, to not really even consider new music, right? Kind of just like kind of stick to what they grew up listening to, right? So it's cool that I think you're a bit of an outlier there, right? A bit of an exception to, you know, and to be able to be interested in more recent artists, you know. I feel like I'm probably not gonna be like that more than likely, right? Probably I can already tell that I'm just like you know, listening to new music less, right, than I used to. So that's, you know, trying to not do that, but you know. But anyway, sorry. So but yes, that's cool. So was there something else, Mom?
Talk about We the Kings
Oh my
and
God.
Hey Monday and stuff.
So also know that you're a big fan of We the Kings, right? They were that
Yes. Yes.
oh cool.
Yeah.
And I was just curious about like if there's anything in particular that stands out to you about them, about We the Kings, or like
I like most of them.
okay, most of their songs.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
you know, you got me the album, and
Oh, right.
I listened to it. I haven't for a while, but it's done.
Oh, nice. No,
It's
same here.
enjoyable.
I haven't heard it. Oh, yeah, I haven't really listened to it much lately either, but I do also like it. Yeah, so that's.
Anytime you want to listen to any of them, they're in there in that bedroom in the drawer.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. It's very nice. Did you have like vinyl records growing up, or did you have like anything
No,
like
we
that?
didn't have anything like that.
Oh, okay.
We
So
didn't
it's just
have
the
nothing to
radio,
play
right?
them on, just radio.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Or if you went to see them live, right? That was.
Yeah, we would see them live. And then a lot of times, when they'd have politicians, you'd out have speeches, they'd have music people with
Oh,
play
really?
music.
Okay.
That was good. We liked to watch
Okay,
that.
I noticed some degree that they still do that, but I mean, maybe more so back then, or that was.
Yeah, they did more back then.
Okay.
I got a bigger audience.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I imagine that'd be like mutually beneficial,
Yeah.
right? Potentially. Cool, right? So trying to think of like if there's anything else, right? I could ask her. Is there, Mom?
Mom, going back to the talking about when y'all were listening to radio, could you talk a little bit about the shows that you or the programs that you would listen to?
We listened. The Grand Ole Opry was most thing. Ethel had one program that she liked to watch. It was a soap opera during the day. And me and her got in a big fight one time over it because she was using up all of her juice out of our battery, so we couldn't watch Grand Ole Opry. We got a big fight over that.
That's good. That sounds like
I
sisters.
just remember that
Yeah.
part.
Wow.
Did you ever listen to stuff like the Lone Ranger and
No, not on that. No.
Perry Mason or anything like that?
No,
No,
not on
none of
that.
it was on radio.
Not on that. That was just I wouldn't know how to explain it to you. It's just had a big old battery
Mhm.
with it.
Oh.
And as Dolly Parton said, they'd go out and wood around it so you get more Jews coming in. I never thought about doing that, but we'd always save it up,
Yeah.
till our regular programs come on so we could all watch it.
Oh.
Do you still listen to the radio?
Oh,
I'm just curious, like did the TV kind of replace that for you? Or is
yeah.
that okay?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious about
Yeah.
like, is that what happened to a lot
Back
of people?
then we didn't have anything but the radio to listen
All right,
to.
okay.
And we listened to the radio all day long till we went to bed at night.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
that must have been after you got a one that'll last longer.
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
it?
Kenny gave me one.
Oh.
When she brought me back, she'd give me a radio, and I listened to it, and your dad broke it.
Was it like a transistor radio?
No, it was
Oh,
just
okay.
a little old radio
Okay.
plugged in the wall.
But my dad broke it. So what happened with that?
Oh, I don't know what he's working on it. I don't know what was wrong, but he's working on it, and it never did work no more.
Oh.
He promised to buy me another one, but he never did.
Oh.
Oh dang.
His promises, some of his promises were good, and some of them weren't all that great. So I guess he did what he could do. I'm pretty sure of that.
And so that was what caused you to just give up on the radio and just switch over to TV permanently, right?
Yeah, he bought us. You remember when? I know you can't remember. You was little. When we lived in Michigan, he bought us a TV. Well, we lived on Tasmania, and he went to no, let's see, it was
Kmart.
it wasn't Walmart.
Kmart.
Kmart. Went to Kmart and got it,
Oh wow. So when was this? Sorry.
which was in the 60s.
Okay. Was
And
it
it was black and white.
okay.
Yeah, it set up on a table. It didn't have a very big picture with it.
how big was it? Do you think?
Not very big, was it?
13-inch.
Was it about the size of that Alexa thing?
No, it was bigger than that. Yeah.
Okay. Just a little bit though, right?
Not near as big as that, though.
But for the record, this is a 65-inch TV, not sponsored for this video, but
Right.
we'd be totally open to being sponsored though, right?
That's right.
So that pretty well covers my life.
All right, that's good.
Well, I had an exciting life.
You have.
Fair enough.
Uh,
No, it's not over yet.
No. So,
Yeah, because you,
got 2 or 3 more hundred years to go, don't we?
Yep.
yeah, just like a vampire, and you're just gonna like hang around forever, right? All right, well, I guess I'll start right